The sun's gone and the lights are on, and we are all set to witness some high-class cricket action.
Spinners can be very instrumental here. The batters needs to be very careful about the turn and make sure the technique is solid. A lot is happening in the middle. The fans are already building up the atmosphere. The captain has opted to bowl first after winning the toss.
Walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. Pace bowler into the attack. Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound of the bat. No, that's put down. Masterful batting. That's a six. The power is extraordinary. Beautiful placement. He knows exactly where the fielders are. Plenty happening out there. Fielding captain needs to calm his bowlers down. Catch it is the call, and well taken by the fielder. A long walk back to the pavilion. Doesn't look happy at all. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a maximum. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Shouts of catch it, but nobody will. That's 6 runs. Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound of the bat. Now that struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. Well, that is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Perfect timing. Well, that's a six. The power is extraordinary. Dazzling batting by this duo. Up in the air. Taken by the fielder. Good catch. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Long walk back to the pavilion. Ah, that's a beautiful shot. And in the gap too. High on the bat, and it's a good wicket for the bowler. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. Bowled, perfect from the bowler. And there comes the celebration, and the crowd loves it. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a six. Oh, he has put that down. Dazzling batting by this duo. Muscle. A magnificent shot for 4. Now that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. Well, the batsman sees that one early. Gets into a great position. Shot. That's an excellent cricket shot. Good stop. Saves a certain boundary. Did 50. Good innings and gets a grand applause. Nobody's chasing that. That's going to be a terrific 4. Beautiful placement. He knows exactly where the fielders are. Taken by the fielder. Good catch. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. Muscle. A magnificent shot for 4. Great shot. Middles it and penetrates the gap for 4. Bang. That's powerful. Carefully struck by the batsman for a maximum. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a six? Yes, it has. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest. The fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. Muscle, a magnificent shot for four. That's a beautiful shot. And in the gap too. Inside edge and bold. And there comes the celebration. Masterful batting. That struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for four. Shot, lovely shot right from the middle of the bat. Got him, that's a loose shot by the batsman. The side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. 4 runs, plays into the gap fabulously. That's hit hard. That's hit for 6. Well, that is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Perfect timing. Beautiful shot by the batsman. That's 4 more. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. Shot, that's an excellent cricket shot. He gets 4 for it. Exceptional, what a catch. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. That's high in the air. That's dropped. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. Loose shot, and the fielder pulls off a... Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. Found the gap beautifully, and that races away to the boundary again. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. Nobody's chasing that. That's going to be a terrific 4. Picked and deposited out of the park for a 6. That's a clean strike. Oh, that's beautifully done by the batsman. Exquisite timing. Very well played. Just working on the field where the gaps are. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for 4. Dazzling batting by this duo. Turned away for a single. Looks like he couldn't judge the pace of the ball. Found the gap beautifully, and that races away to the boundary again. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. Nobody's chasing that. That's going to be a terrific 4. Found the gap beautifully, and that races away to the boundary again. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be 4. Oh, that's beautifully done by the batsman. Exquisite timing. Plenty happening out there. Fielding captain needs to calm his bowlers down before the umpire interferes. Hammered away for 4. Good placement. Wonderful 50 and the crowd applauds. Edge but lands in a no man's land. He deserved a wicket there. Oh, he's thrown it wide. They put a good all-round performance today. Bowled well to defend their total. They've earned the victory.